Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I am so excited. We have another Halloween palette. This one again from Beaute Bar. This is their recently de-influenced palette. How cute is that cover art? I think the whole concept is just really cute. Let's take a closer look as to what is inside this palette. Now, this is going to be a 15 pan color story, definitely more of a warm tone color story. This palette features 7 extreme multi-chromes, 1 duochrome, and 7 buttery matte shades. This palette is going to drop on September the 20th at 11 a.m. CST. It will retail for $69 and my affiliate code Steff or Steff10, it's going to be down here, will save you 10% off. I'll have all of those details in the description box along with my link and code and all of that good stuff. I love Beaute Bar. As you guys know, I've reviewed and tried and bought a number of their palettes. I was kindly sent this one in PR, so thank you so much to the Beaute Bar team for sending this palette my way. I'll be creating 3 looks for you guys today, and we'll see how this palette performs. We'll see if you need it in your stash, and I'm also going to compare it to a couple other Beaute Bars that have dropped more recently. That way you can see if there is a gap in your collection and if you think recently de-influenced is going to complement your other palettes. If it is your first time here on my channel, I just want to say hello and welcome to all of you. My name is Steff and I love trying out new makeup. I am primarily a new makeup review channel, love indie makeup, love doing multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes. If that sounds great to you, I want to invite you to become part of our makeup family. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it. That way you can be notified every time I do drop a new video, which I upload quite a bit, especially right now. And if you are a fan of Beaute Bar or you just love Halloween makeup, you want to get some ideas, be sure to give this video a thumbs up before you go. As usual, guys, everything will be linked and listed in the description box, and some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Let's dive on into this recently de-influenced eyeshadow palette. If you guys want to see how it's all going to go, keep on watching. Now, I've primed my eyelids already, which you would think I would have used my Beaute Bar eyeshadow primer, which I really have been enjoying lately, but I have a new one in my stash, and it is this one from NYX. This comes in several different shades. I picked it up straight on their website. This is the NYX Ultimate Shadow and Liner Primer, so I already have that going on. This is going to be the second time that I use it, so definitely wanted to give it a few more chances before I make my ultimate decision on whether I like it or not. So I love the warm tones in here. I think warm tones and fall, they just kind of go hand in hand. And where are we going to start? I wore this kind of like brownish t-shirt on purpose. I actually think I'm going to do this in the crease first, and then probably make my way into this shade and then this shade down here, and then we'll play with some of these beautiful multi and duochrome shadows. So I'm taking the shade Drained on a Game Beauty E01 and Hello Pigmentation. Wow. Okay. So you'll see I'm just stamping it at first. You guys know that's what I like to do with this particular brush. And then I will lightly blend it out. Now I'm taking the Game Beauty E07 just to blend this. Not too much, just a little bit. Now with that same brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Authenticity. And I'm going to focus that out here and also the lower portion of the crease. Wow, that is a really good matte. You see how nicely it went on top of the first one? Love it. Beaute Bar, they just keep getting better and better and better, and I am here for their journey. You know, I don't even know that I need to go in with that other shade. I was going to go in with this one down here, but I think I'm going to skip it. Yeah, I think we have some really good payoff there. I'm gonna try going in. What I want to do? I'm kind of leaning towards this shade and then using one of these like on top. So I think I'm gonna go in here. This one is called Fake Famous. Taking that on a damp Morphe M124. Wow, look at that. Like a candy apple red. You can see there's like a gold orange reflect. Ooh. And only one little speck or two little specks of fallout. That is not bad at all. Now I'm going to pick up the shade Viral with my finger. Tap that right here. Amps up the sparkle. It almost looks wet. How cool is that? Now on a Refer 26, I'll use the darker shade that I was going to use up here for the lower lash line, Energy Vampire. Now I'm going to take the shade Depleted on a damp Refer 03, and that's what we're going to use right here for the inner corner. And now I'm going to pick up a little bit of Viral, which is the shade I have on in the middle. Same brush, and I'm just going to add it right here to kind of see if I can brighten it up just a little. Okay guys, I'm going to pop off camera to take care of the finishing touches. I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 1. So here is the completed look number 1. I am loving this look so much. The mascara I'm going to be using in today's video is this one right here from What's Up Beauty. It is their Watch Me mascara. The lashes I'll be using are the ones I got recently from NYX. It was part of their holiday collection, their Flamingo holiday collection, and there are these right here. I also got a black eyeliner and lash adhesive pen. And so that's what I have going on the top lash line. And I went in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. It's a black one in the shade 0. This is the look. I love it. Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. So for look 2, I think I'm going to work with these two shades to start off with. I'll start with this one first. This one is called Feud. And I'm taking Feud on a BK Beauty 202. Ooh, this is a nice orange shade. Pumpkin orange. Now on a Refer 14, I'm going in with that second shade called Paid Partnership. Now I'm going to try going in with this green matte shade called Monetize on my Refer 13. Focus that out here. And also a bit into the crease. I think I want this shade for the lower lash line as well. Hello, fall vibes. Loving it. Now I'm using a Lunar Beauty number 1 brush to bring that shadow down. I think it's a beautiful matte green. Like the perfect shade of matte green for fall. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Backlash, and I'm going to put that right here on the lid and then bring it down towards the inner corner. I'm using my damp Morphe M124. That is beautiful. Oops, fallout, quite a bit of fallout from this one. Definitely use your glitter primer. Oh my god, I feel a lot of fallout. Now I'm using a damp Refer 03. And I think that completes the look. I'm going to pop off camera to take care of finishing touches, and I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 2. Okay guys, so here's the completed look number 2. I love it. Oh, the green is so pretty. This is just the quintessential fall eye look in my opinion. Same everything with the exception of the lower waterline. I went in with this Essence Stay and Play gel eyeliner. This one is in the shade 07 Emerald Dragon. I love it. I've had such a good time creating these two looks. I don't even know which one I'm going to remove. It's hard to choose, but I am going to come back with one less look and we'll start creating the third and final look with the recently de-influenced palette. All right, guys, let's start working on look number 3. So I haven't used this matte shade. This is the only matte shade that I have not used. So I think I'm just going to start with that one. And then I'll probably come back to Energy Vampire. What is this one called? Lash Lighting. That's cute. And then I definitely want to play with this column right here. Like, we need to play with this column right here. And then I haven't used this shade either. So we got a few things to try out. Let me start with this one, and then I'm going to work my way into this shade. I'm using my Refer 14 for Lash Lighting. Now on that same brush, I'm going in with Energy Vampire, focusing that out here as well as bringing it into the crease. Okay, so I think we have a really nice blend there. These mattes are amazing. They're pretty awesome. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the shade Collab. There might be one or two of the multi-chromes that I don't get to use, but I'm going to go in with Collab first. Using a damp Morphe M709. Ooh, this is stunning. This is a little smoother. There's a couple that are smooth, but I would say the majority of the shimmers, they have a little bit of texture to them. Oh, that is stunning. Ooh, that looks beautiful. Look at that blue purple reflect. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Bold Glamour. Now this particular shade has a little more texture than that first one did. And usually these will be the ones that you will get the most fallout from. Okay, love it. See, a little bit of fallout. Not too bad. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this one. The shade names are so cute. Digital Zombie on my finger. Apply it right here to the center. Oh, wow. Stunning. Beautiful. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with this green, the one I used over here called Monetize. I'm using a Refer 26. Now I'm going to go back in with the shade Digital Zombie on a little Beach Cosmetics pencil brush, and I'm going to spray it and apply it right here to the inner corner. Wow, that is a beautiful shade. Okay guys, I am going to take care of finishing touches off camera. I'll be right back to show you this completed look. I think there was only one shade I didn't get to use in this 15 pan palette. So I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 3. So here is the completed look number 3. I love it. I love it. I loved all of the looks that I was able to create with this recently de-influenced palette. What did I use? Well, I think you already know that blue. Comment down below if you know the blue. Give by Gwen Stefani eyeliner in the shade Bathwater. This one right here, my favorite blue eyeliner. I loved working with this palette. I had so much fun. Now I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's video. I'll share with you guys my final thoughts, and I'm going to compare this palette to a couple other Bella Beaute bar palettes that I have in my stash. Okay guys, so after using 14 out of the 15 shades in this recently de-influenced palette, I think Bella Beaute Bar has another winner on their hands. I like the idea behind it. Like, this is perfect for Halloween. I don't think I've ever seen a palette with this kind of theming. I think it's really cute. Recently de-influenced is your 15 pan eyeshadow palette full of mattes, multi-chromes, and one duochrome. This palette packed a punch. The mattes, while very pigmented, are easy to work with. They blend themselves. They stay true to their name as being buttery mattes, Bella Beaute bar, man, they just keep getting better and better with every release. I love seeing that from indie brands. I love seeing where they were, where they are, and then eventually where they're going. I love being along for the ride. Thank you once again to the Bella Beaute bar team for sending me this palette in PR because I had a fabulous time working with it. Now, I mentioned during the application portion of the video that some of these are smooth multi-duochrome shadows, and then some have a little more texture. The ones that have a little more texture are definitely the ones you're going to want to use a glitter primer with, so just be mindful of that. But mix and match to your heart's desire. Definitely more of a warm tone leaning palette. So if that's your vibe for fall, which I think a lot of us are into warm tones for fall, then this is definitely going to be something that needs to find its way into your stash. You can pick yours up on September the 20th at 11 a.m. CST. I'm going to put my affiliate code down here. I always forget if it's Steff or Steff10, but that will save you 10% off of your order. I'll have my Bella Beaute bar playlist linked in a pinned comment as well, so you can get some more ideas. Maybe you want to pick this one up and another palette up. I don't blame you. Bella Beaute bar has been releasing some amazing palettes, not just last year, but this year. I'm really excited for them. I'm really excited to be supporting them, to be on their PR list, and get to try these palettes for you guys because I've definitely seen this brand grow, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to see where they're going next. Now, I told you guys I wanted to compare this palette to a couple other palettes from Bella Beaute bar that I have in my stash. The one that really made me think of this particular palette is this one right here, the Sun and the Sea palette. Now, this is their remastered palette. This palette, and I didn't know this during the time that I was filming my tutorial, my review over this, but this palette had gotten released in the past. And I think this was before, I had discovered Bella Beaute bar, before they were on my radar. So this is the remastered Sun and Sea palette with their new updated formula. So when I open it up, this is a larger color story, but you can see there's definitely some similarities there. Let me just hold them both up together. So you're going to be getting, I believe, 18 shades in the Sun and Sea palette, and then you get 15 shades in Recently De-Influenced. Now, you are getting more blue shadows in there, but you're also getting some similar warm tones. So I'll leave it up to you if you feel like you need Recently De-Influenced in your stash, but both of these palettes together would be nice complements. But I'll let you decide if you already have Sun and Sea, if this palette up here, Recently De-Influenced, is going to fit in with your stash. I don't want you guys to be overlapping shadows or anything like that, but at the end of the day, if you have a large collection, more than likely you're gonna have a lot of duplicates in your stash. The most recent release from Bella Beaute bar is their Basic Witch palette. I thought this was their Halloween release, but now apparently it seems there are two palettes, which I love that. Why not? Here is Basic Witch. Totally different from Recently De-Influenced. Now, I think if you wanted to pick both of these up, I think these, let's see, I have a hard time showing these sometimes. I think these would be beautiful complements to one another. You get a little more cool neutral tones from Basic Witch, and then up here, Recently De-Influenced, you definitely get more warm tones. But you can see minor similarities, but I think they're different enough to where if you had them both, they're not going to look identical to one another. And then, of course, I wanted to pull out my favorite palette from last Halloween season, which was the Bella Beaute bar Strange and Unusual palette, based, of course, or inspired by Beetlejuice. So here is that color story. And then when I hold it up with Recently De-Influenced, there are some big differences. They are not the same. Are they the same size? Yeah, they're the same size. They're both 15 pan palettes. I'm not too sure what the status is on Strange and Unusual, but if it's available, it might be on pre-order. I would pick it up. It is a fabulous palette. This lime green that's in Strange and Unusual, use a white base to really make it pop. That was the only shadow that gave me a little trouble in this one, in this palette up here. But this one, the Recently De-Influenced, I think has a slightly better formula than what Strange and Unusual has. Just my take on it from using both of these palettes. Initial first impressions with this one, I can really see, you know, a formula difference, especially when it comes to the mattes in particular. The mattes I feel are more buttery smooth. I feel they're more pigmented, and I liked it. I liked working with this palette. It's definitely a year-round color story because there's neutrals in here, and then there's, you know, your fun pops of color with the duo and multi-chrome shadows. So let me know your thoughts now, guys, after seeing those comparisons, after seeing me create 3 looks. Is recently Deinfluenced going to be finding its way into your stash? Sound off in the comments down below, and be sure to check the description box for all of the makeup I used in today's video, as well as the time and date and discount code that you can use to get your recently Deinfluenced palette from Bella Beaute Bar. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Cheers. I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye.